Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tom or Gummy, and today we are back with another video, another plushie tutorial. So today we are doing the pre-broken Mangle. I did say pre-broken because it's based on the statue I did a while back, rather than the mashed up deformed version of Mangle, which is a lot uglier and a lot harder to do. So if this is not what you're looking for Mangle, then feel free not to build it. I'm going to try and get a Mangle statue out as soon as possible, like the actual broken Mangle statue. So stick around for that. Again, this was designed by me, so it's a pretty simple and easy design to do. And if you do enjoy, definitely consider leaving a like and subscribing down below if you haven't already. Again, we're going to hit for the target of 150 likes, so if we can get that, that'll be super, super awesome. And I really do appreciate it. And again, if you haven't already, check out my second channel that I just launched not too long ago, which is youtube.com/gbgamescreations. It will mean a hell of a lot. I'm doing a lot of different stuff on there, not tutorials, more gameplay related, such as hide and seeks with a lot of my friends, which is awesome, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, definitely check it out. There'll be a link in the description. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the tutorial. Alrighty guys, so let's get straight on into the tutorial. So for this build, you'll need white wool, magenta stained clay, magenta wool, black wool, block of quartz, red stained clay, yellow stained clay, and also cyan stained clay. So if you want to grab them blocks into your inventory, that will be awesome. Of course, feel free to pause if you need the chance to grab them, but if not, let's get straight into building. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off by placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white wool in a row. On the second row, we're going to place 2 white wool, 2 magenta stained clay, 2 white wool. Now, as you can see, each row is 6 because the body is 6 by 6 by 4, but we don't need to worry about that. I'll explain further in a second. Okay, so next row we place 1 white wool, 4 magenta stained clay, 1 white wool. Next row we place 2 white wool, 2 magenta, 2 white. And then the next and final 2 rows is 6 white wool. And once you have done that, you'll have something that looks like this. Again, it's 6 by 6, 6 tall, 6 wide. First row, solid white. Second row, 2 white, 2 magenta, 2 white. Third row, 1 white, 4 magenta, 1 white. Fourth row, 2 white, 2 magenta, 2 white. And then fifth and sixth row, 6 white. So, again, take your time. Feel free to pause if you need to do so. But yeah, we're going to move on to the sides of the body and making this 3D. Alrighty, so for the sides, what we do is we come to the side, of course, and we extend it backwards 1, 2, 3 on both sides. 1, 2, 3. There you go. We then build it up 5 or 6 in total if you're including this bottom block. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see, that is a 6 by 4 area. And in perspective now, the whole thing is a 6 by 6 by 4. So 6 tall, 6 wide, 4 deep. Coming round to the right side, we're going to do the exact same. So we build up 5 all the way across. And that gives us another 6 by 4 area that looks like this. It is plain white wool, but that is intentional. Okay, so again, take your time. If you need to, pause. It's easier to pause and as you go rather than getting to the end, finding you've done it wrong and having to go back. Okay, so coming back to the back of the statue, we've got this gap here, which should be 4 wide and 6 tall. What we're going to do is just fill this in solid using white wool. And once you've done that, that is the body, or at least the initial body, complete. So again, that's a 6 by 6 square. And just for neatness, we're going to fill in this area here. Alrighty. So you'll have a, I forgot what it's called again. It's not a cube, but it's similar to it. Anyways, you can tell I haven't done maths in a while. What we're going to do is add the 3D effects onto the body. So we come around to the front side of the statue. And first of all, we're going to add the legs. Then we'll add the body, or the arms onto the body, should I say, and then the bow tie. So for the legs, what we're going to do is build a 2 by 2 on the left and a 2 by 2 on the right. With a 2 block gap in the middle. It should look like that. We're then going to double it up. So we're going to do another row on top of each one. And that makes 2 by 2 cubes like so, which have a 2 block gap in between them. Okay, So next what we're going to do is add the bow tie. So for the bow tie, what we do is we come to this magenta stained clay here, and on the left and on the right we place one magenta wool. We then build 2 up on each one. On the left side we place 2, on the right side we place 2, and then we link them in the middle with 2 magenta, I was about to say stained clay, wool, like so. So that is what it looks like, well at least what the bow tie looks like. If you want to, feel free to pause. If not, let's build the arms. So for the arms, they are the exact same as the legs, just in a different place. So what we do is we extend 2 out to the left on the left side and 2 out to the right on the right side of the bow tie using white wool. We make a 2x2 square, as you can see, and then we're going to place another 2x2 square, bringing it further towards the front, like so, which creates a 2x2x2 cube. And as you can see, that is what it should look like from the side. And this is what it looks like from the left side. On the other plushies, what we've done is made it so it's attached to the body. But because we have got a 3D bow tie here, I think it looks a hell of a lot better if you attach them to the bow tie. It doesn't make sense logically, like his arms are attached to a piece of clothing rather than his body. But again, it's your choice. You can make it back one and make the front come in line with the bow tie, but I don't think it has quite the same effect, and I don't think it looks quite as good. Anyways, moving on, what we're going to do is we are going to do the head. So we are going to get our quartz block, and on top of this magenta stained clay wool, we'll get there finally, 3rd time lucky. On top of this magenta wool, we're going to place 1 quartz. We'll then place 1, 2, 3, 4 black wool and 1 quartz. Again, this is all on top of this magenta wool here for the bow tie. So it's technically overhanging the body 1 block because that's a 3D effect. Anyways, next what we're going to do is get our white wool. We come to the side, we extend it backwards from this quartz block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the right side and also on the left side. And what you'll notice is it overhangs the back 1 block, and we'll link them together like so. So as you can see, the head, or the bottom of the head, is a 6x6 square. It overhangs the back one and it overhangs the front one. Perfect. And this is what it looks like from up top so far. Okay, so coming back to the front side where we've got this black wool and quartz. What we're going to do is do 2 rows of solid white wool. So 6 white wool, 2 rows. And that's not going to matter because we're going to cover that up right now. So on the second row, this is all 3D, so make sure you build it on top of the existing. We place 1 white wool, 1 magenta, 2 red, 1 magenta, 1 white. And the row on top of that is 1 red, 1 magenta, 2 black wool, 1 magenta, 1 red. So it looks like this. Final step for this nose/mouth area, we're going to place 2 quartz underneath these 2 red stained clay, like so, to represent the teeth. So this quartz here, and also this quartz here and here, represent the teeth, and then the black is the back of the mouth, I guess you could say. Alrighty, so moving on. Back onto the actual main face, rather than the 3D effects. On the first block here, we place 1 quartz, 1 yellow, 2 white, 1 yellow and 1 quartz, and the next row is the exact same, so it goes 1 quartz, yellow, 2 white, 1 yellow and 1 quartz, and that represents the eyes. Now right now it should be 5 tall, 6 wide. If you want to, feel free to pause. Of course, this whole area here is 3D on top of the pre-existing face. Okay, so the final layer for the front of the face is 2 magenta, 2 white, and 2 magenta, and the magenta represents eyebrows, I guess you could say. And right now it does look really, really derpy. It looks really cute, but really derpy at the same time. So what we're going to focus on now is making the head 3D, adding the ears, which is a really, really vital effect for it not to look quite so derpy. So we're going to do that now. But before I do that, I will get rid of my arm quickly and show you one last time around, I guess, the body and also the front of the face. So again, the body, just before I said, is 6x6x4. Each arm and leg is 2x2x2. The bow tie is 3D, of course. And this is the view from the side right now. This is the view from the back. And the right side. Alrighty, so let's get our white wool into our hand. Let's get our hand back first, that would be a start. and we come to the left side of the head, and we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way across. So we are making a 6x6 square, so we're building up 5 from the existing block we have at the bottom. Now, this will be a 6x6 square of solid white wool, excluding this 1 quartz here, the 2 quartz there, and the 1 magenta, which is from the front. We're going to do the exact same on the right side, so we build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, and 5. And again, that gives you another 6x6 square minus them blocks there of solid white wool. Coming around to the back of the head, we've got this 4x5 gap. So we're going to fill that in using white wool, of course. It's all plain white wool. And then the final part, the top, is again solid white wool. Okay, so what we have essentially built is a 6x6x6 cube of white wool, minus the front, which is slightly different, has a bit more detail. But of course I did go over that in a bit more detail. Now, what we're going to do now is add the final step for the tutorial, which is the ears. So we come to the front, we come to the left side where this magenta stained clay is. We go 1 backwards, so towards the back, we place 1 cyan. On the right side we do the exact same, so there's 1 cyan either side. We're then going to surround that cyan with white wool, so to the left and up, not to the right, and then on the right side we go to the on top and to the right one. Next to that white wool, in between them, we're going to place 1 magenta on either side, and then we surround that magenta using white wool, like so. And once you have done that, you have built your own Mangle plushie. So again, before anyone reiterates this is not Mangle because it's not like smashed up and deformed, I just want to point out this is Mangle before she was broken. I did a statue on this, and this is kind of like the plushie form of that statue. So if you don't want the non-broken version, then feel free not to build it. Again, I will be releasing a statue tutorial for the broken Mangle, hopefully in the very near future. So if that's more your cup of tea, then feel free to stick around for that. But anyways, that is the tutorial done. We have got our very own pre-broken Mangle plushie, which is really, really awesome. I think it does look really cute. So yeah, this took me not too long to design, but hopefully you like it nevertheless. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I've been Tom, and goodbye.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart and watch it burn. Tear me apart and watch it burn. All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.